Alright. I want to say Kal Halal Yumla, Abanawa Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Harakwatash. Double honors to the apostles, was the quantum of great millstone and rule well. Shalom to the sincere brethren, Akimon across the four winds, the four corners of the globe, pushing the truth, the good news of Yahweh Shai, proclaiming salvation to the elect of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, proclaiming the downfall of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and his wicked and evil empire. Hey, so there's going to be a video, like a broken record, going into the downfall of Babylon the Great, man. The downfall of the U.S. of A, man. Known in the scriptures as Babylon the Great, the whore, Assyria, Egypt, you know what I mean? The most wicked kingdom, man. You understand? Because I was watching the sunset. The name of this video is going to be The Sun is Setting on Babylon, man. You know what I mean? Because, hey, man, that's what's happening, man. That's what we're witnessing before our eyes, man. The economic collapse, the racial conflagration, the class conflagrations, the divisions here in Babylon, man, is what? A preemption of its fall, man. It's a foreshadowing of the fall of Babylon, man, because a kingdom divided cannot stand. This is the book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, Khan. So the angels, man, of the Lord, man, taking notes, man. All the wicked deeds, all the wicked laws, all the unjust decrees, all the rape, robbery, and murder that have been committed in this land over the past 500 years is been recorded, man. And there's a judgment, man. And what is the judgment? Hear what the Lord is going to say, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. Khan. So that's the judgment of Babylon the great whore. For what? The genocide of the Native Americans. The enslavement of the Negroes. You understand? The pushing of unrighteous philosophies and doctrines. Worship what you want to worship. You understand? Women over men. Children over their parents, man. Just turning everything upside down, man. You understand? That's why the sun is setting on Babylon. That's why we are watching the collapse before our eyes, man. Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord. Can, because the nation of Israel, he said, and an elect remnant is here upon the soils of Babylon, man, to be delivered out of Babylon. You understand? For lo, I will command and I will save the house of Israel among all nations. Can. So the 12 tribes, the elect of the 12 tribes of Israel will be what? Redeemed from across the four winds, the four corners of the globe. You understand? Like as the corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. Can. So the Lord is sifting the nation of Israel, man, and one of the main sifting places here in Babylon the Great, man. The division of the 1/3 and the 2/3. You know what I mean? The differentiation of the sheep and the goats, man. You know what I mean? Because as the sun is setting upon Babylon, as this kingdom is coming to a close, hey, who's on Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai's side, and who's on Esau's side is being strictly delineated, man. And I stand this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee have all prophesied both against many countries. Kind of that's what we're doing week in and week out, man. Brothers putting up them videos, brothers on the highways and the byways. You know what I mean? Brothers doing the works, man. Prophesying against this wicked kingdom, this great kingdom, great in wickedness, man. You know what I mean? What do they call America? The superpower of the globe, man. But guess what? Joe Biden just went out there to the east, and he was a damn laughing stock, man. They laughed at Joe Biden, man. Just like everyone is laughing at this whore, man. You know what I mean? Watching her precipitous decline, man. Russia saying what? Hey, NATO and the EU, man. There's European countries that are allies with America. This winter, no gas, man. Hey, you might not get no gas, man. Russia looking to cut the gas to Europe, man. Which is what gonna make Europe freeze, man. American allies, man. So guess what? That's creating more divisions within the NATO alliance, man. Should we rock with America and keep sanctions on Russia, or should we get the gas that we need from Russia to what? Run our countries, man. But guess what? That's the most time, man. Stirring things up, man. You know what I mean? Stirring things up, man. Making divisions within the beast, man. You understand? And it's beautiful. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Come. So that's what we prophesy, man. We prophesy, we telling you before all the things that are to come, man. You know what I mean? The judgment that is to come upon Babylon the Great, man. You understand? And that's what we warning you, man. Why? Because this is our most wicked place, man. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. Warn to them that decree unrighteous decrees can. And that's what's happening here day in and day out, man. Unrighteous decree, man. You know what I mean? You had the Maxine mandate, you understand? An unrighteous, wicked decree, man. Pumping the people with poison, man. And you have these airhead Americans with it, man. The majority. But guess what? Even amongst Esau, there's rebellion, man. And the real rebellion is with the elect prophets, man. You know what I mean? Because we're not done with the get down, man. We're not done with Esau's program, man. We're done with Yahweh Shai's program. I stand one to them that decree unrighteous decree, and I write grievousness which they have prescribed. The laws of Esau Edom is grievous, man. Taxing you at some high astronomical rates, man. Unrighteous, man. You know what I mean? Giving you money that's not real money. Paying you with money that's not real money. You know what I mean? Rent hikes, inflation, all type of madness, man. No just balance, man. That's why I say, that's why the Lord say, well, unjust balance is an abomination, man. And that's what this society is about, man. This society is about what? Smoke and mirrors, man. You know what I mean? Everything is fake here, man. To turn aside the needy from judgment. Who's the needy? The Israelites, man. Who's on the bottom? The Israelites, man. And we don't have no righteous judge, because judgment goes into our justice, man. We don't have no justice here, man. You know what I mean? We haven't have justice for slavery, man. And to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. Basically going into what the downtrodden, man, oppress. Who's the oppressed and the downtrodden? The Israelites, man. You know what I mean? But guess what? The Lord, a vengeance is coming upon this place, man. And what will you do in the day of visitation? We approach that day of visitation, man. That day of visitation is upon this home, man. You understand? The day of visitation is upon this kingdom. And what will you do in the day of visitation and the desolation, and in the desolation which shall come from far? What's that desolation? Them ICBM, man, them intercontinental, man. Them things gonna come from them things, gonna come from North Korea, from China, from Russia, man. Far countries, India, Pakistan. You understand? Iran, man. What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do when they say 20 minutes before they already doing our drills, man? They already doing drills on it. So what you people gonna do, man? Hey, bye-bye, man. Bye-bye. You're the country that you love so much, man. You know what I mean? To whom will ye flee for help, and where will ye leave your glory? Ain't no escape the destruction, man. The only escape is Yahweh Shai, man. Being an Israelite of the elect. That's the only escape of the destruction to come, man. You understand? So as the sun is setting upon this kingdom, man, where you at, man? Where you want to be, man? You want to be what? On the righteous side, man. You understand? You want to be in the good terms of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. This is the book of Matthew chapter 20, verse 16. So the last shall be first and the first last. Who's on the bottom? Who's last? Israelites, man, elect. Those who are mourning and crying and sighing and crying for Yahweh Shai to return, man. You know what I mean? Those who hate it here, man. Those who hate their lives. You know what I mean? So the last shall be first and the first last. Who's first, man? The Edomites, man. Starting with the elites. They're going to be last, man. For many be called, but few chosen. Many Israelites hear this word. Many Israelites might understand this word, but what? Only a few chosen elect is going to apply this truth and stick with it and endure even unto the very end, man. You understand? And that's what you want to be, man. You want to, like 2 Timothy tell you, man, you want to endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai, man. You understand? You want to keep pushing no matter what, man. And that's what we see, man. Because the shot clock is right there, man. We in the fourth quarter, man. We in the end of the fourth quarter. We got the 2-minute warning, man, if not less, man. 30 seconds left, man. 10 seconds left, man. You know what I mean? The countdown, man. The countdown is on, man. So just hold firm, man. Keep the faith, man. Because Yahweh Shai soon come, man. You know what I mean? Yahweh Shai soon come, man. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. Con. So we standing upon our watch, man. You know what I mean? We standing upon our watch and waiting for the deliverance of the Lord, man. Waiting for a word from the Lord, man. Waiting for the prophecies to fulfill the mark of the beast, man. You know what I mean? The culmination of World War III. That's what we were standing upon our watch, man. Waiting for the Lord's prophecies, the Lord's words to come to pass, man. You understand? And it's a beautiful thing, man. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision can. So the prophecies, you know what I mean? The words of the scriptures is made plain, man, unto those who have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. You know what I mean? Those who have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding will take this, man, and better themselves, man. You know what I mean? Become awakened, man, to the truth, man, and strive to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to the best of their ability. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. Kind of that's what we're seeing, how it is speaking, that prophecy is coming to pass, man. Things happening, man. You know what I mean? And not lie, and it's not lying, man, because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai said, well, he's not a man that he should lie, man. So, hey, these things will come to pass, man. The end of Babylon the Great will come to pass, man. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, can. So though it seem it may take long, hey, it's not taking long, man, because before you know it, we in the kingdom, man. You know what I mean? Just when you think it's taking long, it's not taking long. It's right around the corner, man. Just when you're about to throw in the towel, hey, things happen, man. You know what I mean? So don't throw in the towel, man. Keep fighting, keep pushing. You understand? Keep fighting, keep pushing, man. This is the book of Revelation. I'll close out with this precept. Because what? Hey, this is what's going to happen to Babylon, man. The Egyptians against the Egyptians, man. Revelation chapter 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hit the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Kind, that's American allies, man. NATO allies, man, that have nuclear capability. They're going to shoot the missiles upon Babylon, man. You know what I mean? And that's going to be a beauty to see, man. The allies of Babylon turning against her, man. And that's what we're gonna see many marvelous things, man. Fantastic things in these end times, man. Things that's just gonna make you say, wow. So with that, I want to say all praises be to the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Harakakwadash, double honor to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone rule well, and shalom to the elect.